Lorraine Graham, and the subject that I was doing, our project name was Music Magazine Project, and the genre of music that I was doing was pop. So my first task was the introduction task. What we had to do in this task, we were asked to recreate a magazine cover of our choice, and I chose a pop magazine. And this task helped me to use Photoshop and get used to the structure in Photoshop, as we have to use Photoshop a lot in the future. Now it went well. I feel like it went well. I felt the structure of my magazine was very similar to the one I chose, as I can see. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed the task. The task was fun because I got to be kind of independent and got to see how I was at the beginning. It was okay. I struggled with like the writing because firstly I started with a white background, but then I had to change it to a grey background because you couldn't really see because there was white writing, so I had to change it. And then yeah, it was a really good task. Then my next task was the textual analysis, and in this task I was asked to analyse 2 front covers, 2 double page spreads of the genre that I picked, and my one was pop, and it went quite well actually. It was quite long actually, but what I learned from it, I learned how like all the little details you need to have on a magazine cover and why you need it, like why everything's done for a reason, like why some colours, why the colour scheme's like that, why the font is like that, why the picture's like that, because it matches everything. That helped me to understand what I need to do in the future for my magazine. What did I struggle with? I struggled with how I'm supposed to word it probably. I struggled with that. It was a really long task. I feel like that's going in a lot of detail. What about the target audience? I had to know everything. I struggled with that. But yeah, I enjoyed it quite. Then my next one was the conventional diagrams, and in this task we were asked to present a front cover, a contents page, and a double page spread covered with many conventionals as possible. And in this one I enjoyed it. I liked how I got to freeze down and do my own stuff on it, really, like how I got to make it my own. I learned all the little details, like what every single, like what a mask line was, why was it there, the date line, why it was there, other images, why was it there, drop line, why was it there. So, and I got to see where they're normally put on the magazine, so that helped me. What did I struggle with? I struggled with, again, with the timing, probably, with getting all the details in, making sure the spelling was correct, and make sure there's enough space for all of it. But I didn't struggle with anything else, really. I think it was just that. Then my next one was the audience profiling, and for this one I was asked to invent 2 audience profiles for a male and a female based on the genre of music we were exploring. And I did 1 male, 1 female about pop. It was quite easy because I just got to be again independent about it and got to do my own thing, make it up since it was made up. What did I enjoy? I enjoyed just getting the pictures and making it, really. I think this is one of the best ones for me because you just got to be more independent and do what you wanted to do, so I like that better. I struggled with getting, same with the concept pop, I struggled with getting all the pictures ready, but I didn't struggle that much. I don't think I struggled that much, but it was quite good. And then what did I learn? I learned what my target audience would be, what pop people like, what kind of things they're into. I was able to explore that, their jobs and all that, so I was able to learn from that. Next, audience research. In this task we would have to create 20 questions, 10 front covers, 5 contents, and 5 double page spread. We'll also have to give evidence and examples for our findings. We're doing this task so we can appeal to our target audience. Overall, I managed to get 32 people to fill out my survey on Quick Survey. So this one, we were supposed to... It went well, actually, because I got 32 people to do it, so I got a big variety of people to help me with my research. for this one, we just had to do an audience research thing. What I enjoyed going around and asking people about it. It was very interesting for me at the end to see what people thought about it as well. What they thought about how they want the pop magazine to look like. So that was very interesting. I struggled with timing again because it was quite hard to get all the timing ready. It was kind of hard. But after all, when I got them all up, it looks nice, so I like that. And then I don't think I struggled with anything really. The evidence, it was hard to get a lot of evidence. Sometimes when people want their things on my website, so I had to just block them out, but that wasn't very hard. But yeah, it went well. I think all of my research thing went well. I enjoyed every one of them. I like how it's set up. And then the last one, the mood board. In this task, for my mood board task, I was asked to create a mood board that links with my chosen theme, which is pop. That went well. I did 3 and I really enjoyed that. And what I learnt from this, I was able to learn like how vibrant pop music is, I guess, and and also a lot more about Photoshop as well, how to cut and paste, and it helped me edit. It really helped me on Photoshop, and yeah, I enjoyed it because I got to just be more independent. It was a lot of fun to make 3 because I got to do 3 different styles, so that was fun. And then I didn't really struggle with anything really. It was kind of easy because I already know a bit about Photoshop, so it wasn't that hard really, but it was okay. And I kind of like all of it. Yeah. And for my research, overall, I just wanted to say for my research, I learned a lot because I was able to find out what people would want to see in pop, and it overall helped me with my pop magazine because I was able to find out why and what people would want. So my research page really helped me understand more about my target audience, why pop, what people see in pop music, and little details about magazines, the audience, what kind of colour scheme they want, what kind of name they want, what kind of music, like in the pop world, what are their favourite artists and why, what appeals to them most with pop music, what doesn't. So yeah, and I just want to say thank you, and thank you for listening, and thank you for even coming to my website. It's a privilege, and thank you for checking out my research. So thank you.